Can you watch a 10-minute video without checking your phone? Probably not. You have the attention span of a goldfish. Actually, that's an insult to the goldfish. Theirs is 9 seconds. Yours is 8. This isn't just a bad habit. This is a clinical diagnosis. Doctors call it digital dementia, a term coined by neurologists in South Korea after watching an entire generation's minds turn to mush. It's the deterioration of your cognitive abilities, memory, attention, reasoning, mirroring the symptoms of a patient who has suffered a traumatic head injury. It is, quite literally, brain damage. Your mind is now what experts call a popcorn brain. Your thoughts, once capable of sustained linear progression, now just erratically pop from one stimulus to another, like kernels in a hot pan. This is not a metaphor. It's a neurological reality. You are addicted to constant high-speed dopamine hits. Each swipe, each new video triggers a surge. Your brain, desperate for that reward, becomes conditioned to crave these rapid-fire jolts, making it physically painful to engage with anything that requires patience. You're forcing your brain to downregulate its own dopamine, leaving you in a constant state of deficit, needing more and more stimulation just to feel normal. This isn't just behavioral, it's physical. That short-form content you gorge on is thinning your prefrontal cortex. Studies show a reduction in gray matter in the very area of your brain responsible for every single executive function that makes you a capable adult. Focus, impulse control, decision-making, problem-solving, you are actively regressing, reverting to a more primitive, childlike brain state where immediate impulses dictate your every action. And you never stood a chance. This isn't an accident. It's a meticulously engineered assault. Tech companies employ attention engineers, PhDs in neuroscience, whose sole purpose is to exploit your biological vulnerabilities. They design algorithms and interfaces to hook you, to turn your dopamine loops into a digital slot machine that never stops paying out just enough to keep you pulling the lever. It is a supercomputer armed with an intimate knowledge of your psychological weaknesses, pitted against your primal monkey brain. And the house always wins. Which brings us to the trap. The bars of the cage have closed, and you didn't even notice. You are losing the capacity for deep work, the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. This is the state where value is created, where genius sparks, where humanity moves forward. But your popcorn brain, your shrunken prefrontal cortex, can't handle it. It screams for the next easy hit. So you're being permanently relegated to the role of a passive consumer, a spectator, a shallow thinker in an increasingly complex world, unable to grapple with nuance or sustain a single original thought. You are trading your intelligence for entertainment. You are swapping your potential for a fleeting distraction. Put the phone down, reclaim your mind. But you won't. The addiction is too strong, the engineering too perfect, and your will, by now, is far too eroded. You are rotting from the inside out, and you're the one doing the scrolling.